Welcome to part 10 of the Eastern Roman campaign for Total War to Attila. Now we are at war with the Sassanids, and they are. In the last part we took Nisibis and Martha, and kind of I think we're going to be on the defensive now for a little while, and especially in this area. But at the same time, what I do want to do here is you've got an onager, and what I would like is for this army to have an onager, and I think what we're going to have to do is get a mercenary onager. It's not brilliant, but I think that's all we can do. As I say, this army is just going to have to stand defensive. Let's get the agent in here. We're weak down here, so I think what we're going to do is let's bring this navy up here just to make sure no one's creeping through here. We need the agent up this way, and what I'm going to do is I need a scriptorium here. Really need. Well, you're close to a surplus anyway, and I was planning on pushing out that way, but I think at the moment I'm not gonna. There, I think what we're gonna do here is I was looking at this, and I think what we're gonna do is get a governor's house in there. That will give us a bit more garrison in there. Barbaricum. Kind of not sure what we can do there. Up here, I think we can just gonna have to sit on the fence. Over here, Nisibis. Well, we're just gonna have to build you up, knock that down. We're gonna keep the food going there, and the Martha, just knock you down, get something there. Very aware of the cash situation, so you have to be. And I think here, actually, no, I didn't mean to do that. Amida, I think what I'm going to do is double down in this area. We've got a cavalry corral here, and I think what I would like to do here is get in supply storage so that we can work on getting onagers. Yep, Tarsus. I think we'll get a rally field in there so you can build skirmishers. I think we'll get a few more. I think we're recruit some of these guys. This army, I certainly want you moving over this way, and the same with the navy in support. I think we're going to press our priests in as agents as well. Where's my? Just make sure I've got moved all my agents. We're going to be in for the long grind now, I'm afraid, guys. This agent, I think I want you kind of operate in this area, because I know the Alans are floating around here as a horde, which could be a bit of a problem. And so we need to fix this public order. See if there's anyone else here that's got public order issues. Arabia Magna, well, we know that there. Libius, yes, I know you're a basket case. Kind of. Question is, do we? So you've got no onager either. But again, I think you're going to be more in a defensive role. I think what we're going to do is move this army to there. Oh yeah, you've got plenty. So that if anyone comes in here, you can defend Alia. But you can also, if anyone comes up this way, you can kind of put the pressure. I mean, to fight the Sassanids, you've got to destroy their satrapies and client states and allies. So our primary target is going to be the Armenians, because what I want to do is get out here to that end. I want to bring this army up to here, so that if necessary you can strike out there, but we need to get this army in range first. It's a little bit unbalanced, and I think that's all we can do this turn, guys. And oh, I think I lost a... Yep. We need to get to the family. We need to appoint a new faction heir, because Flavius Renius died at the age of 59 on the end turn. So what have we got here? And you're the son of a governor. You look pretty good. And what are you? You're a general. You've got a vendetta. You're pretty good as well. But you're 44. You're 33. So you've just made there. Now, I think I'm going to make you a governor. So where are you? You're out here. So I think we'll replace you with what have we got here? A logistics expert. Okay, you're okay.
Ready for orders.
And what have we got here? Oh, well, you're not too bad. Come up here, okay. I certainly think authority, morale, commanders unit. I think we're... Oh no. I think... Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. Morale for range units, recruitment 10%. Yeah, I think we'll give him that. And certainly going to give him that. And next turn what we can do is come back and make this guy into the new governor. I think we're going to need to get you in as a master of soldiers to get my costs down. I think we'll get you in as a count. How about you? Yeah, I think with you as well, just so that these guys can move up the chain over time. So we've got this general here, unassigned skills. Certainly want him to have unit experience, cavalry units, integrity, commanded force, public order, local province. I think movement range is going to be more important for this guy because he's here, and that means he's going to need to be able to push out. Being able to move quickly through the desert will be quite beneficial. Very, very long end turn, courtesy of all these agent actions. Noble birth. Yeah, well, not worried about that. Offer secured. We've got a bit of cash to spend. We're in the winter now, so I think all you can do is just move into this area here. We're going to have to wait through the winter fighting season and see what we can do.
At your command.
I think here at the moment I'm quite happy for you to do your thing. 2 more turns and you're going to have some heavy infantry. Again, it's winter up here. There's not much we're going to be able to do here. The Huns are quite happily running around causing mayhem, but that's okay. So here what can we do here? Certainly need to get some sanitation in there. I think you're okay here. You're building some supply storage, and I think I decided to have this here. Narbonnesus, Edessa, yeah, quite happily here. How's the food situation? Brilliant. I could take that up, but that's only gonna Just give me a little bit of defence. I think what I'm going to do is have a quick skype through. Gyptus has come up here. What we're going to do is get a capital in here, because that will give us the next tier up here, will give us some garrison. This is what I'm going to be looking for. You're okay, Bithynia, you're okay. Where is... You're here. But certainly want you up as a governor's residence. I think you've got the food for it. Yep, should be. Yep. Attila, you're okay. No, you're coming up here. Certainly want you up as a governor's residence, because of course you've lost your forgotten what I was saying. You've lost your governor. You're okay, Thracia. Oh, you've definitely got a governor's residence here. Arabia. Well, you're just going to have to hang out here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll drop some religion in there just for the moment, just to get things going. Dacia another 2 turns, and over here you guys are doing okay. Don't think we need anything defense wise just here. One more turn and you'll be converted. Libya, well, you're a complete and utter basket case. Actually, does that actually, no, -9, it just slows it up a bit. I'm not even too sure why I was even bothering to tax them. So we got there. We need to do the governor, our new governor here. Where shall we put you? I think I'm going to put you in Macedonia. Because this is quite a key province here. Religious military development. That's sanitation, construction costs, -10 to province tax rate. I think we'll go with that, because that will kind of do things quite nicely. You're recruiting here, there's nothing else I can do here. One more turn and you have a rally field here. Then we can work on building some skirmishers. So we're in the middle of winter at the moment, so, and you've probably been nobbled. Yep, campaign movement range disabled. Where's my other agent? I think we're gonna move you up round here. And my other agent, I want you moving this way, because what would be nice to do is kind of maybe bring an army. If the Lachumids are weak here, what we might be able to do is bring this army up or down and sneak in and kind of zap them that way. You're a bit short on food now. I think maybe we'll give you a little bit of food. I think that's all we can do this turn. Let's get you into here. So in this army, why are you suffering integrity? Oh, because you took some attrition, because we're in winter. And the idea is going to be is to push up through here, try and take out the Armenians and the, actually let's, where's my, give you a zoom to target. I want you to attack these, although to be honest the war coordination targets in Attila are rubbish. Where's my priest?
How can I serve Rome?
I think we're just gonna, for the moment,
Making my way.
get you here, and you can deploy this, and then that should kind of perk up the religion here. think we can do 2 more turns and you'll be ready to go. As I say, I think we'll just leave this army here for the moment. I think we're going to hold off a little bit on.
I am yours to command.
We're just going to put you next to the Allans.
The gods make work for idle hands.
I mean, if they move away, maybe we will move this, bring this army up to here, move this army over to here. But no. Got a general here. We'll just push you there. What else? Anything else here? Well, I'll give you that. Right. Oh, the Himyar have been destroyed. Deceive. Mission issued. So. Yep. Well. We'll defeat whoever we got to defeat in the appropriate time. Okay. Be able to get that there. So what we're going to have to do is
At your command.
these armies this
Ready
way.
for orders.
It's going to be a bit of a calculated risk,
Ready for further orders.
so that we can swing in here and take out them. Tarsus, I want a skirmisher range in here. You're getting a pretty tough garrison here now, and same here. I think. Yep. These guys are getting stronger, and I suppose if we go up again, we'll get there, but that would take another 30 food. We really need some extra food here. Tyrus, you've got plenty of sanitation. What's the public order like? Pretty weak. But I think we drop some fishing jetties in there. Couple of,
I am a shadow.
and
No,
we'll get you round here. Wow.
treading softly. I am eager to
Yathrib.
serve.
That's the regional capital as well, so that could be a really, really nice target. I think what we could do is if we came down to here, we could kind of get across there. I think maybe that's the way forward. So I think we're going to bring you back to here.
On the move.
Alia, well,
Waiting for more orders.
you've got a fairly reasonable garrison there. This guy's got 46 food. Can't really take that up. What's the fertility like here? Poor. So I think we're sheep flock. I think we'll get a sheep flock in there to try and put up the improve the food. And I think the navy that navy can cover that corner there. This I think we're get a couple of spearmen and a couple more swords in there. My agent's probably been zapped again. Nope.
Salve!
But
How
I'm
can I
gonna
help?
keep you fairly tight there.
How can I assist?
Thank you for
Rome
moving,
first?
Asuka. I'm sure you're enjoying the sunshine there. It looks like the Huns are moving in on Lyria. Don't like these guys hanging around. I mean, they're not a powerful force, but with all that cavalry, they're in a similar rank to the Huns at the moment. I think what we might do is
Pluto, hear your
just kind of critical failure. Great. That's all I needed. Did I lose him, or was he just? No, he's just wounded. So I've got this idiot hanging around up here, so I think we'll get him back. I don't think we need any more to... Looks like the Western Romans are closing in on the Visigoths there. Got a little bit of cash, just have another quick flip through. Palestinia. Yeah, you're still -3. I think you're just going to have to live with it. Arabia Magna. Well. Well, Libya, we know you're a basket case. One more turn and Dacia is going to be ready to go. Over here. Amida. I think we'll spend the money on that in Odessa. So we can get a carpenter here. What's the food situation here? Brilliant. I think that's what we're going to do here, so we're going to go another turn, guys. Sorry I'm burning through the turns. Right, loads more agent actions. Looks like these guys are starting to try to creep around here, so we're going to have to come back this way a bit. I think the fleet there with the garrison. Yeah, this is a pretty mediocre army. I think the first order of business
Ready for battle.
is to get up here.
March.
And we're
Your
gonna
next command.
come in here.
We take this settlement for Rome.
I'm just going to order as well for this, guys. I'll take more casualties just trying to fight it. So we've got the... I'm just going to occupy it. Sorry about that, but... And I think we're just going to tuck you in close behind. You can see here we've virtually took no casualties at all capturing this. I'm going to repair that. Don't need the infantry quarters, certainly don't need that. That changes, converts to there, but I think we'll knock that down. This can convert to an auditorium, so we'll keep that. And that now basically creates the enclave here. And what we're going to do is push this guy down.
Moving out.
Because obviously our target is to sweep here. These guys have got two armies there, so we're going to have to be a bit careful.
At your command.
Federati swords were not much use. Sorry, my prejudices.
Fight for Rome.
And I think actually no, we don't need these because we can recruit these up here. So I think we'll get you across to Odessa. Because this is going to be my...
We hunger for battle.
Yeah, we can get the same troops here. Well, we could get a mercenary on a go, but what's the point? And should be able to get cavalry here. Yep.
Soldiering. It's a good
Get a
life.
couple of scout equites, and then maybe you dash back to once this is built. 2 more turns, and once that's built you can dash back and do the honours. You're now built. Take that up straight away. We need a surplus of 1 to be the next turn. I think
Commander,
what we're going to do is pull you back,
ready for orders.
send
Your
you
next
forward
command.
for the moment,
Ready for battle.
and this is any of you guys very expensive. I think you guys can just wait. I'm not
Set up the
going to
march.
repopulate that just at the moment. What can I use this army for? Not much actually, I don't think. I think you can just hang around looking intelligent for the moment. If I could drive the Alamans off
I will do anything
and
for Rome.
get you up here. So if I could drive the Alamans off, I would then send these guys up to repopulate this, but there's not much point while these guys are hanging around. So we got 202 and I've lost complete track. Well, I can say we can need to spend 10,000.
Ready for orders.
Kind of probably spent a few thousand on here and kind of patching up this place. So one more turn and this will have something. Got loads of agents kind of hanging around here. One more turn and you'll be ready to go. I think we're give you the governor's house. We got 200,098. Right, what I'm going to do is have a quick run through on the food situation. Armenia, well, it goes without saying that you're going to be short of food. Actually, might as well not bother taxing you. Libya, the basket case, well, I think there's a good chance I just might let Libya go, to be honest. You're a bit low on food. You can get 2 squalor. What's the sanitation like here? I think maybe we're best a tiny bit on that. Dalmatia, well, goes without saying. You're a bit low, but I think that can wait at the moment. We'll work on you on the next turn. So I think we'll go one more turn and then that'll be it for this part, guys. We've got this general here. You can certainly come here. Research rate, wealth, authority when leading army. I think we'll give him that. Construction, port, well, it's a waste of time. Character, got another general here. You can, what can I give you? Construction, military buildings, wealth from industrial buildings, morale versus Eastern Roman Empire. Well, you're on the wrong side of the map there, so I think maybe we'll just give you that. Actually, any of my armies over here that may benefit from that.
Ready for battle.
Let's have a quick look at you. Wow, plenty of public order. How about you? Yep, I think tax rates. I think that would do you some good. That might save us a bit of cash because you may need some mercenary units in here. And I think that's it. So what we're going to do is one more turn and then that will be it. And we'll see if we get a battle. Right, we have a battle, guys. And it's going to be a pretty rare old battle, but we are going to fight it. They've got, we're defending Nisibis, and well, we got crossbows, we got archers, we got onagers. Their cavalry is going to be the real problem. So here we go, guys. I knew we'd get a battle, and of course it's pouring with rain, and I can't see a blessed thing. Where we got the defences. I hate it when the AI decides to fight in the rain. Got a great big gap there. But they got 4 entrances. Bugger. It's going to be a tough one to defend. think
We await your command.
what are we going to do? I think we're start round this side. Got 3 entrances this side and 2, so we've actually got 5 entrances to defend. Great. And they've got and they're actually crossing the river. Interesting. Could we actually they're actually crossing the river, but the trouble is we don't know where their reinforcements are coming in from. I'm kind of very, very tempted. I mean, these guys won't stand for long, but let's put these guys in here. And the same over here. Yeah, there. Because I mean, these guys aren't going to be that tough, but I think if you guys just let's see if we can get you actually. Actually, no, let's just try a different approach. Let's put you there, that there, and what we're going to do.
Yes, Commander.
No, 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 no. What am I doing? I think what we're going to do is we're going to distract the AI by they can't come in there, so what we're going to do is put you guys across there and I'm going to put 2 of you there, and then we're going to move you out to defend this tower. So basically it's going to create some kind of deflection fire coming in that way. I think we're get you there. General, I want you right back here. Cavalry. We're just going to have to take a chance of. I mean, it'd be crazy if they both came in from that direction, but it's highly unlikely. Right. So their main attack's going to come from this side. So. Certainly going to put. Actually, if I is that why won't it? Crap.
Stand ready! Defensive testudo!
Get you 2 of you to stand there, and we're certainly going to have 2 sets of these 2 guys here. Actually, get you all on flaming shot to start with. We'll get 1 set there and 1 guarding that wall. Right, we get these two quite literally guard in that wall, and we're going to put you in here as well. And over here, I think we'll have the onagers, because this is where a lot of their horse archers and that are going to come in from. You guys are going to quite literally defend the gap there, though. That's the problem. You're going to guard the... See, let's... get you in here. And you're going to basically guard this area, and I think a couple of you I'm gonna act as, I think we're gonna use you as mobile reserves, and I think that's all we can do here until we know where they're coming in from. And that's going to be the key factor. Get you guys out.
Enemy reinforcements have been spotted.
Yeah, but where are they coming from? Where are they been spotted from?
Make ready.
Come on, where have you? Ah, they're coming in from there. Right. I think what we're going to do is get you right out there, because they're going to have to come round this way. Unless they try and come in this way. Which is exactly what I was half hoping they would do. And we're going to get you guys out here. And that kind of plugs that entrance there. Onager. After those Sogdian warriors. There's their Onager. Let's get right round the back so we can take out their Onager. That could cause us a lot of damage. And these guys are going to do a heroic last stand. Go on, stupid army, AI. Come in here, I know you really want to. Alastare. I think we're just going to go back to heavy shot.
Yes, Commander. With haste.
Back on the wall, idiots. And put you on heavy shot as well. How are we doing here? Yes! You hit those, you get in amongst these horse archers, go on, bomb these horse archers to buggery.
Enemy units have returned to the battle. The enemy has laid an ambush.
And You guys just get in here and take that mercenary Persian brigade. Maybe losing, but you're certainly taking up. I want you guys now to get in and take out that onager.
The tower has been totally destroyed.
Back on the wall. I want you now to reinforce this. I want you to reinforce that.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Right, out. I want you guys now to
Enemy troops are at the walls.
hit those.
Break the lines.
Hit those horse archers. Come. Get you guys here. You guys just keep wailing into them. Oh, these guys still firing. Right, destroyed those. Want you in now so we can get on the back of those archers. Start hitting, they actually get back to flaming shot. Flaming shot, you into there. I think it's time to commit this reserve against that front. I think we'll keep you in reserve because you're vulnerable to missiles, so we'll keep you out here.
A unit is running from the enemy.
Scout equities in against the archers. You get here and you start pushing in there. Actually, where's my lancers? I want you round the back. Actually, no, I want you in now against these guys.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
I want you shooting into the back of these. And in you're gonna go. Yep, we've got those guys. I don't know where you're going, but I want you to fighting this part here. You guys might as well just get stuck into these here. You guys keep firing those. Time for you guys to mount a rear charge. You've done a grand job here, guys. Oh, oh. You guys just keep piling into them. These troops are losing decisively. But now this guy's actually still standing, considering the fact he's been shot by both. Come on. Right, I want you guys in here. I want you to completely focus fire on those. You come in here. Rear charge. I want you now to break off. Kill them completely. I want to kill these mercenary Savaran cavalry. Oh, that's why they were so tough. Keep giving you guys attack orders. Why don't you actually attack? Right. This flank is crumbling. In fact, it's. And I think it's time for you guys to start to break out there. Stop chasing. Who are these guys? The Persian bowmen. Are these guys really, really tough? That tough, are they?
The enemy general is dead.
Right. You can chase those. You've done a grand job. Want you guys in on there. I think it's time. You guys mounted a charge in on this section here. Actually, you can go in on there. You can come in here. You guys can get in a rear charge on these. These are Armenian spears, so
The battle is turning in our
way
favor.
better. Yep. Actually, you guys crush in on them. Yep.
The day is yours.
Nice battle. Nice battle. After the Dolomite warriors, you guys on. You're faster than those, so we're just gonna certainly want to kill these guys. You mob these. I want to kill these off completely. Oh, what we got here? These Persian bowmen are dead. I think you guys can just stand out there to get anyone that kill these guys. Are they? Yeah. Kill those cataphracts. Should be able to capture them. Yep. And that just leaves this lot over here that are running. What we got here? Yeah, desert spears. So, nice battle, just coming up. Perfect ending for this part, guys. Got some Armenian spears there. Trouble is, the Sassanids are very, very good at raising instant armies. I mean, these guys did phenomenally well. That defending that extra tower effectively took out their cavalry, and I think that's it. End battle. Yeah, we killed 2,293. Heroic victory. We lost 720. Did we lose any units? Wow, we killed one of their armies. We didn't actually lose any units as well, but of course we're going to take on warriors. And of course they're going to run away so far that we're not going to be able to capture them. But I'm okay with that because they've got a damaged army here. Oh, that was a long enter, including the battle, but loads and loads of infant mortality, mercenary negotiated, and of course we've now got,
At your command.
we can upgrade our forces, and I'm very, very tempted just to come down
Siege
here,
to the settlement.
smack, because this should be the last. Yeah, we're going to take
For
this,
Rome.
because this is the last Armenian settlement. And of course we're going to occupy it. And that means that these guys are now suffering from attrition.
Commander.
We can move into done-in, well and truly done-in. And of course what we're going to do is we're going to spend our money on really, really building these armies up. I mean, it's probably going to be all our cash this turn. I think we'll get you up here now. Who is this? This is the Aran. You've got one settlement.
Be welcome, emissary.
No, you
if
don't want
come
peace.
in
Okay,
peace.
we're gonna. Right. Our non-existent friends. I'm still trying. Bacchus is. Yep. You're supposed to be attacking the Aran, but you haven't done much yet so far. Done in. Well, repair that. Repair that. Repair that. Town Commons, we'll just knock that down. I think we'll repair. We'll convert that. Auditorium, but we don't have any. Well, we got minute touch of food here. We'll take that down. Auditorium, scriptorium. I think we're going to knock that down as well, and we're going to get some sanitation in there. The last thing I want is disease.
Commander.
This army, you've got your upgrade,
Ready for battle.
and you're definitely earned your upgrade. We've now got armoured elite Belisari.
Commander.
You've actually one more turn and you'll be ready to go to recruit the aqueduct Lanceri. Well, I think at the moment,
Ready for orders.
having these guys Eastern Armoured Legio, I think they're going to be.
Commander.
And again, I say this. I think this whole turn is going to be basically building these armies back up. I'm not going to bother with that idiot. These armies are quite weak. I think we're going to send you down this way, and I don't need to train you up just yet. That'll be the next turn. Got some research to do. Stage enables construction of medium siege engines, weaponsmith, armory. I think we really need to invest a little bit in. I don't know. We'll do that, and then actually wheat mills. Actually, let's do that. No, don't cancel that. Don't want that. That was only a big mistake. I think we will go with. Well, I mean, we've done a lot of military, so I think we can do that.
Commander.
Actually, where do we get the? Oh, it's no research. Where do we get the Palatino Guard then? Looks. Yeah, Comes replaces Palatino Guards. So we've got to get all the way out to here. So we definitely got to come up this path, but okay. No, let's go that way, because we really need infantry generals when we're dealing with the Huns. So Armenia now has been basically has no settlements there, so we've now taken out that. If we can take out the Aran, Atropine, you've got 2 settlements. So if we can crush down on this area here really quickly, say these guys are even more going to be even more tougher next time out. Of course, I suppose we're going to have to repair that. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. As I say, I will kind of actually let's.
Commander.
Who's this lot here? That's the Huns. I think what we'll do is we'll bring this guy up here.
We hunger for battle.
Send you out there to keep an eye, actually, and then
Ready for battle.
maybe next turn we'll send you out to kind of.
Do anything for Rome.
We'll get you back this way, and as I say, this we can send this guy out. I think maybe we can take a chance on repopulating that, and now got this sorted out. It's still -2, but a few more turns and you'll be ready to go. But this, I've definitely got to leave it, guys. I'm way over time again, so hope you enjoyed the episode, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.